Get in, nerds. We are playing Hearts of Iron 4. So I think I'm going to form an intermediary... Ooh, I've got enough stuff to train more proper infantry divisions. I think I'm going to form an intermediate division type. We're going to call this a light infantry division. And we're just going to add recon and engineers, just to give them a little bit of punch. And I'm going to call these our little lightning bolt here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these divisions into this, just to make them a little bit higher functioning in the Philippines. And it's going to take them a minute to get themselves properly equipped, but that's okay. Alright, new divisions moving into the reserve army. So these divisions will need to train for a little bit longer before they can be properly deployed, but only for another week and a half or so. And that should be fine. How are we on support equipment? We're doing just fine. Japan demands French Indochina. Taking advantage of French weakness in light of the struggle in Europe, Japan has coerced the new government into surrendering control over their colony in Indochina. Japanese troops have already moved to occupy all major bases in the region, and experts fear the colony may soon be used as a launching point for future military operations. Vultures picking on a corpse. Now, can I... Do I have the ability to send troops to that front? Oh, I don't have military access to British Burma. Alright, let's try that again. Yes, I do. Is supply going to be a giant problem? Absolutely. But this will be a good place to push forward. An economy unbound. Beautiful. No longer stifled by our overlords, our economy can finally blossom, unchanged from its previous obligations. Alright, so from here, we go to... Suppressing military organizations would be good, but import substitution industrialization. Wherever we can, we should replace imported goods with domestic ones by offsetting their manufacturing cost. It gives us 2 civilian factories and a military factory, and that's delightful. How is compliance? It's really getting there. It's really getting there. We got plenty of political power once again, so I'm hoping for good things. Perfect. I created a front, and it got immediately blocked off. I have to say, friends, I'm you know, I'm not doing the greatest at getting properly involved in this war, I must say. Another naval invasion happening in the Philippines. All right. All right. Let's get these divisions going. Enemy's got a lot of troops. I think our most likely point of entry is right here. So, Dutch East Indies. Military access. They will give me military access. So, let's go ahead and put troops here. You said yes. Well, certainly don't go that way. Lesser Sunda Isles, are they in the Straits of Malacca? They're not. Malacca, yes. Alright. So we'll get an army underway. We'll need to be very careful. I'm going to lock down the South China Sea and the Celebes Sea from military access, and hopefully our good friends the United States will be able to do some good work over here, taking these islands and generally putting us in a position where we're doing more to fight back against Japan. How is the nuclear research going? It's going okay. We're almost good on radar. Bulgarian reintegration campaign in the Balkans. The Bulgarian government has started a massive reintegration campaign in the occupied territories in the Balkans, encouraging Bulgarian traditional forms of reorganizing local administration along Bulgarian lines. With these measures, Boris III hopes to demonstrate the Bulgarian nature of these regions and legitimize their future annexation by the Tsardom of Bulgaria. A bold move by the Bulgarians. We're so very close in a lot of these areas. Well, in a few of these areas. Particularly up here in northern Kashmir and Kashmir. We're at 39%. That should be good. Alright, construction 4. That's delightful. Let me see. Do I get... Yeah, I need more I need better radios. But, actually, I also need better... I need to get heavy frame aircraft going, so let's get going with that. I'm still working on this civilian industry. Construction capacity is looking pretty rock solid. Alright, so there's Japan warring on British Malaya. Alright, these divisions have arrived in the Sunda Isles. Go ahead and put them in Sulawesi. And then we'll sneak in the southern edge of the Philippines to get in there and defend against Japanese aggression. Another important decision for our prototypes. When trying to design a reactor, we need to choose what material to use for the moderator. This will dictate the design of the entire reactor. We can use heavy water or we can use graphite, both of which have their pros and cons. Purified graphite is the better moderator, heavy water will be cheaper. Let's go with purified graphite. That seems right. Alright. Ammunition Factory Kadki has one more trait available. Let's go with reliability. And then once we're through to the bottom here, we can get soft attack and breakthrough, and that'll be really nice. I can spend a little political power to give them a policy. Ordnance Factory Board. Reduce reliability, extra efficiency cap, and gain. That doesn't seem ideal. Alright, let's make a break for it. Let's make a break for it and hope we don't get sunk. Alright, it doesn't look like we're going to get sunk. Right now, we're not being sunk. Oh, cripes. I just realized something very important, which is that this Philippines was not run by me, and so doesn't have a huge railroad. Alright, let's go ahead and build a railroad there. And build a railroad. Again, this is really the American government should be doing this, but since they're kind of asleep at the wheel, we'll do it ourselves. I'm going to put this in here, so once we're done with this civilian factory, we'll do that. We won't do any other development in the Philippines, but we will do that. Alright. With our help, the American and Filipino troops will be able to push Japanese forces back into the sea. Well, gosh, there sure don't seem to be any American troops here. Doesn't seem ideal. From a defensive perspective, you'd really hope that you'd have your overlord's troops in the area, but, you know, go off, I suppose. We'll be ready to train another block of our heavier infantry units. Defense is going alright here. Defending in mountains is never too difficult. Continuing to regain organization in these areas. Let's go ahead and pop the game speed up just a little bit. And I think basically once we're nearing to full organization, we'll try to take back this Plains Hex with the goal of taking back the port. Let's get her going. Ooh. Actually, they're very well defended here. Maybe we'll go ahead and halt that. How is the air situation? Air situation's good. Let's go ahead and deploy our extremely weak Cass. This is just the cast that we started the game with. And throw these new divisions into the training army. Yeah, there we go. Get some proper infantry in here. Alright, one day we'll have military factories, but today is not that day. Still looking weak? Yeah, still looking really weak. What'd be really cheeky is if I snuck in the back, but that seems just completely impractical. One American division. Perfect. I love it. That's just fantastic. Yep, nope, I'm continuing to think attacking into the mountains is a dumb idea, and I'm not going to do it. Alright, well, they'll come at me when they decide to come at me. Let me go ahead and work on my air doctrine for a little bit. Yeah, I want to get battlefield support. So we'll just grab formation flying, dive bombing, direct ground support, and I'll save a little bit of air experience just for now. I can theoretically get it, but ooh, I can core Kashmir. Beautiful. Let the coring begin. How's resistance? Resistance is actually quite light in a lot of our areas at this point. I'm feeling very pleased about that. Again, front lines like this are part of the reason having mechanized is good. Because you don't end up getting as locked down like this. Beautiful. So from here we fight malnutrition. Land reforms. Ooh, building slots would be really solid. Wow, look at all that. But first things first. We need to implement extensive plans to fight malnutrition amongst the populace. Some research bonuses for trucks, some increased stability, reduce the impact of famine, and research bonuses for support technology. I stuttered a little bit there. Definitely not because I'm a space alien. It was probably normal reasons. This isn't a recording of me. I mean, actually, let me rephrase. This is a recording of me, but I'm saying it live. I could improve worker conditions. Kingdom of Siam joins the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. Oh, I dislike that. But I could totally naval invade them. But do I want to do that? Is that wise? Now it's time to create a front. Just keep an eye on our front here in the Philippines. Yep, alright, there's the Kingdom of Siam joining the war. But we have got divisions on the way. So I'm feeling pretty pleased about our... I'm feeling pretty confident in our ability to continue to work our way through that. Any other places we can core? Doesn't look like yet. Compliance map? We need over 40%. That's right. Yep. Compliance more than 40%. Technically, we need 40.5%. Infantry equipment's good. I'm going to stop deploying new divisions for now. So let's take a quick look at the next one. Education efforts. Obviously, the literacy rate in India is still lackluster. We need to drastically increase educational spending to catch up with the great powers. Then these other things. A mixed economy, that's the one that gives us a bazillion resources. Land reforms. Giving more people the ability to use the land they have will raise them up from destitution. And then finally, to shake the world. India's industrial potential is vast. Now is the time to unleash it. By expanding factories, modernizing infrastructure, and harnessing our resources, we can transform India into an industrial giant capable of shaping the world's destiny. And this is going to give us... We need total mobilization. Interesting. This gives us one research slot. 1, 2, 3, 4 each civilian and military factories. That's really strong. Oh my gosh, we're going to be stonks. We're going to be so freaking stonky. It's going to be hilarious. This army needs to get mobilizing. Needs to get motorizing, rather. And needs to get planning an offensive. I think we can go a little bit further here. But I can't get too creative with all this because I need to make sure I'm not completely overrunning my supply capacity. Nope. Don't need additional units going there just yet. Let me see. We've got a... Just probing for weak points here, because I think... Covering weak points is going to be the primary... Attacking at weak points is going to be our primary strategy here. So... Attack here. Attack here. All 3 divisions attack here. And we'll see if we can surround these 2 divisions. Ah, Chiang Mai, my old friend. Alright. Looks like they're sending a bunch more divisions here. But we can start grabbing territory down here. Length of the front, I got a lot of divisions over here. Is it wise to try to crunch down on this? All these are going to be over river attacks. Let's see if we can do it. Alright, landing craft 2, that's very good. That's going to help us a lot later. Let's see, it is 42 functionally. Let's get ourselves a better type of infantry equipment. How's this looking? It's looking pretty good. Again, an encirclement of this division doesn't seem super duper likely, but we can get where we want to go reasonably quickly. Hey, lock down. Stop reinforcing there. Ooh, we are actually... Well, we were pushing a unit back here. That's okay. Oop. Thought we were going to be able to snag that territory real easy. Turns out no, but that's okay. This one's still looking rock solid, though. So we can get around here. Hopefully these... Hopefully this battalion will lose, this division will lose, and we can pop in here and get behind these guys, and that'll be nice. Ah, cripes, they were able to reinforce. Alright. That's not going to work. We'll do a 4-pronged attack into there next time through. Ooh, we need more, oh, Soviet Union's not delivering the aluminum we require. Unfortunately, we're going to have to get it from the Vichy French. I don't think there's any way around it. Well, we could get it from South America, actually. It's not as efficient as it could be, but, you know, we're a large, powerful economy. We can definitely function that way. Starting to build aircraft, that's also good. Looks like Japan has devoted slightly fewer forces over here, and they're trying to push forward over here, which is a mistake that we can exploit. They are also leaving these provinces a little bit ill-defended, which provides a little bit of an opportunity to attack. So you're out of here. We can attack this province and take another shot at getting over this river. Well, that's looking pretty solid. And we do have a direct angle to attack here. That's nice. Alright, beautiful. You attack this way just to lock down that unit until... Gosh, and also golly, they keep coming in Chiang Mai. Alright, Bren carriers researched. Do I go to the universal carrier? I'm about to get a research bonus for that, so I'm going to wait. I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to let it go for a little bit. But I do have the ability to get another thing over here. I mean, so this is org research bonus. That's not great. Breakthrough in armor, that's very good, but I haven't completed the prerequisite yet. So let's go ahead and grab armor for mechanized. Again, the goal being to get hardness, which is a super duper strong trait to have. It's looking good in the Philippines. I should be getting a planning bonus here. Beautiful. Alright, both of these are looking rock solid. There we go. Alright, don't need to lock that down that way anymore. Save and continue to bash against this province. Alright, they are pushing in the south here. Yep, predictably, they took this territory. Beautiful. So radar is complete. As much as I want to use that research slot for radar, I can't because I need to save it for the better truck. Now, experimental facilities, we do not have any breakthroughs for air, so we'll hang tight on that for now. Alright, and we're over the river over here, which is going to open passage to Chiang Mai. Is there a supply depot here? There is. Alright. Beautiful. So there's fight malnutrition completed. Let's go ahead and get our research slot. And now we'll work on the better carrier, which will go much faster. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Japan, you've spread yourself a little thin here. Supply here seems absolutely lackluster. Let's go to extra motorization, see if we can get a little bit more supply available. Happily the enemy's supply is just as Robert borked as mine. Let's attack in here. You attack in here. I got units redeploying all over the place. Do I have an angle to attack here? I don't. Again, I want to free up more provinces around Chiang Mai so that I can attack in there effectively. But these numbers are not looking very solid. Oh, they got a little better for a second there. And we are pushing forward here. Nice. Alright, beautiful. No, one of y'all's... Okay, you're going that way. Alright, that's good. That is good. And we've officially shoved them out. Couple more hours. Yeah, push them away. Push them away. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We are over the river. We've got units moving in to support. And life is good. All right, Chiang Mai, here I come. How are we doing on equipment? We're doing all right on equipment. Definitely have been better in other times and in other games, but I've also been worse. Chiang Mai is getting beaten down pretty hard. But I can go after this province with a minimum of struggle, I hope. Beautiful. A few more proper infantry divisions under construction. Alright, United States could steal the faction, but I don't think they're gonna. Okay, that might have been a mistake. Alright, 3 more units in here. I think I can shove them off. Gosh, redeploying in this area sure seems like a tough ask, I gotta say. They are moving troops away from Chiang Mai, which is the ultimate target, but... they gotta get there, physically get there eventually, right? This division's been attacking. Alright. We don't have long. Just make sure I'm gonna get there first. 2 hours. 5 hours. Alright, beautiful. And the area is ours. Alright, so that's gotten them deploying out of Chiang Mai. Let's push in. Actually, you can get going that way. And you can get going that way. Again, when it's a mostly infantry war, which in Southeast Asia it virtually always is, you always want to be on defense if you can be. Because infantry are hideously tough on defense. How is the air situation over here? It's not great. A little air could turn the tide, but unfortunately I've only got 11 fighters in my reserve. But no time like the present. I will put them into pilot exercises immediately to get them up to scratch. How is the supply situation over here? We do not have great supply, but I can improve this railway just a little bit to get myself a little bit more. Except that's not really connected, and all of this is terrible level 1 colonial railways. Wait, okay. Here's my capital. Got a level 3 railway through here. If I improve this to a level 2 railway, that'll connect up through here. Then level 2 through here. And then we connect through here. And that'll be level 2. Alright, beautiful. We can build this super duper fast. Indian ingenuity will win the day. Actually, no. Attacking here is the right call. I can make them defend 2 points at once. I can put them in a really bad position. I just need to make sure I don't lose both battles myself. Which, you know, should be easy. Two-front battle plan. Easy. Everyone could accomplish this. Chiang Mai seems pretty well defended. It's too bad I don't have some kind of nuclear weapon that I could destroy them with. Not that I particularly want to destroy Chiang Mai specifically with a nuclear weapon, but hey, I did manage to get in here, so that's delightful. We are slowly making progress. No, you can stay where you are. We need to keep this area defended. Might be able to sneak around Chiang Mai, to be honest. A lot of rivers in these areas are making this an unattractive attack location, but if we're able to lock down, we might be able to shove through. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one more level of doctrine. Vast defenses. So this reduces infantry combat width, enables a tactic called overwhelming fire, which is very good, and reduces supply consumption, which I am definitely going to get. This is the area where deep battle starts to get really, really strong. Construction is going just fine. Are there no other places I can core? Is compliance gain truly this difficult to come by? No, so why can't I hit the button? Because of resistance? Because of resistance. Alright, but I do have a button for that. So let's go ahead and hit those buttons and do what we need to do. Actually, it might just only be northern Kashmir. Northern Kashmir I can definitely do. I can hit my resistance go down button and get there. So let's do it. And then the others will wait for another episode. Bam! Obviously there's a cost in political power, but it is what it is. Interesting. They've chosen to hyper-reinforce Chiang Mai, but left the province behind it a little vulnerable. So let's take a shot. Let's shoot our shot. We're going over rivers, which I don't love, but, you know, it is what it is. Ooh, supply year is really, really rough. Right. But this number's good, so, you know, maybe we'll be able to do what we need to do here. In any case, whether or not we will be is going to be a question for a subsequent episode, because that is all we've got time for tonight, my nerds. I have had fun. I hope you have had fun, and I will see you on the other side.